What up guys, Sarcasm here. Today I want to talk about one of the new game types added in Modern Warfare 3, Team Defender. So for those of you who don't know, in Team Defender, the first person to die on either team drops a flag. When your team has this flag, your whole team scores double points for getting a kill. So it's really beneficial to have the flag at all times. So Team Defender, in my opinion, is one of those game types that takes the most teamwork and coordination, and because of this I would definitely recommend playing with the team as I'm doing in this gameplay. So this gameplay was from a couple nights ago actually, and we did a bunch of Team Defenders that night. Our main goal was to win games. So yeah, we got on a decent win streak. I think we hit about 18 wins that night, and we definitely would have went way more, but a bunch of people had to leave, so I would definitely recommend this strategy if you're playing with a group of friends and want to get a bunch of wins. So the first main thing I want to talk about is the general phases of the game. The way I see it, there are two main phases in Team Defender that you kind of need to succeed in order to win, and those are 1, getting the flag, and 2, holding the flag. So when the game starts, you kind of want to stay close together. You don't want to all like hug each other and like be in one big clusterfuck, then you just get naded and then you're done. But I mean, stay around the same area. This way, as soon as one of you dies, the rest of you could go scoop up the flag and on to the next phase. If you don't get the flag on the initial push, then don't worry about it. You still have time to get it back. Don't be afraid to take your time and kind of be sneaky and use cover to move your way across the map. Unless they're in a full party, it shouldn't be that hard to get the flag back. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that the walls in this game, a lot of the walls for the buildings are just like paper thin. So some people will take the flag and then they'll just go into a corner of the building thinking they're safe, but really you could shoot right through that. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've killed a flag guy just by shooting right through the building. I know it seems obvious, but believe it or not, a lot of people would ignore that and just keep running into the building and keep dying. So once you get the flag, you and your team want to set up and create a perimeter around the flag carrier. So right now we have the flag guy in a building with 2 of our teammates, and they place down the jammer so that when the enemy team gets close, they still don't know exactly where we are. One thing I forgot to mention earlier about Team Defender is that the team with the flag shows up on the radar for the other team around the flag carrier in a small area. That's a really cool feature that I like, because this makes it so that the one team won't be able to control the flag forever, basically. That's why the scrambler is definitely really useful. Its radius isn't as big as it was in Black Ops, I don't think, and also it doesn't disable enemy equipment just like it did in Black Ops, but it's still very effective, especially for this game mode. I would definitely recommend being a team player, slapping that on. As you can see here, I'm running the support kill streaks, and the reason for this is I am a pretty good slayer. I usually get most of the kills, if not a lot of the kills, for my team, and we decided that I would run the Juggernaut kill streak, and hopefully that would help us out a lot. In theory, it's great, and it has helped us out a lot in a few games, but for the most part, by the time I end up getting it, the game is either over or really close to over. Like, as you see here, the score is not even close, and we just finish these games up so quick because we have our strategy down so well. So one thing I want to mention real quick is that little disco ball looking thing that you see in the middle of the room. It's really ugly, I know, but believe it or not, it's actually useful. It's called the trophy system. It's brand new to Modern Warfare 3, and what it does is it deflects any incoming grenades or explosives or even some kill streaks, and it's really helpful for holding down a part of a map. It's great for things like Team Defender, obviously, and headquarters, where you have to control a small portion of the map so that they can't kill you with grenades or anything, and it's gonna make it a lot harder to kill you. The only downside is it only has 2. It can only deflect 2 explosives, but overall it's pretty great equipment. It's situational, but it can be great, and I would suggest slapping that on as well. So what you're watching here is me and my team defending the flag. outside on the map outpost. The reason I'm showing you this is because defending a flag can be really different from if you choose a spot in a building compared to if you choose a spot to set up outside like we are here. What I really want you guys to notice, in the upper right hand corner I put a overhead map view of the gameplay, and what I really want you guys to pay attention to is how we're covering each other's backs and we're covering each other's flanks, so that really they have nowhere to go. The only way they could come at us is from straight forward, and basically there's no chance that they're gonna take the flag from us that way, because we could just keep picking them off one by one like it's no big deal. So yeah guys, that's my Team Defender tutorial. Let me know what you think. Any feedback in the comments would be greatly appreciated, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe. I have a lot more Modern Warfare 3 tips, tricks, and tutorials coming. So yeah, that's the end of my video guys. Thanks for watching.